2002 Mercedes S430. Figuring out, I don't know why it's flashing diag, but it's blowing warmer on one side than it is the other side. When I turn this all the way to heat, I've been running it for a little bit, so it's at operating temperature. If I turn the heat all the way up on this one side, there's no change in the heat coming through the vents at all. Right now it's actually running the AC, so I don't want to touch it. Let me pause for a second. Okay, well, supposedly it didn't find anything wrong. Still got, that's the last module there. I'll make a report, but it's still blowing cool, and I got this thing all the way up on high, like 90 degrees. So I'm just going to put this back down to low temperature, which I think is 50 degrees or something. 53 or whatever. And what I want to do is, it's not as cool on this side as it is on this side. So I want to turn the heat up on this side, see if that side actuates the heat. I think we're looking at a blend door or something problem. So I'm going to turn the heat up. I don't hear any change. I don't hear any kind of change. And same thing, it's still blowing cold. I don't know if this will have anything to do with it. Well, the AC automatically turns off when you put the heat up, but let's turn this all the way back down. AC is not on. So I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look into that. The AC is not on. Where I left off, but yeah, it doesn't have any heat. Get some glitches here. I do have cool air now. I put a can of R134 in here. It's definitely low, and that solved this issue. You can see I have left and right side. They're reading exactly the same, actually. They are different sides. The heat all the way on. I still don't have any heat, which looks like I need to look up how this system even works. I still have cold air coming out. 50 degrees, 51. So I mean, I got cold air. I just don't want to get a call in the winter time about, you know, not having heat. You know, I fixed one issue, but like I said, I gotta see how this system operates. I'm here. That's the duovalve right there. That's the pump. On the middle, it's hard to tell. Actually, I'm not on the middle. I'm not on the middle. I was on the middle earlier when I started recording. Let me fix that. Alright, well now I'm on the middle. Alright. And I got 12 volts. It should be 12 volts at all time. It tells me the fuse is good. I already checked here. Fuse is good there. Being that I had 12 volts on that very top one, it tells me that there's at least the motors are not open. And let's check this one. And I have 12 volts there. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if there's a bidirectional control for that. I'm going to activate it. System voltage. Okay, so the control unit and the wiring to it is good. That pump has got system voltage on both sides. I don't know if that pump is serviceable. I don't know if it's separate. I don't know if it's separate from the unit or not, but it should get pulled down. Nothing's changing. Got both of them on. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. So the pump's not working. Okay. Change. There's no change. That pump is not being activated. See if I can get that connector off. Alright, I'm back probed, well, front probed with proper probes, and I'm going to, that pump should come on when I turn these on. Oh, now I gotta turn the key on, dummy. Turn the key on, dummy. And so now, there's nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. No control to the pump. Alright, so we got no control to the pump. Let's turn them back off. Alright, having a little technical thing here. Start this test over. Alright, we had a little issue going on there. Right now it's grounded. Turn it on. It shouldn't be grounded. So there's an issue going on here. I don't know if this control, I don't know if it's the control unit, which it very well may be. Things seen better days. If you notice, you got some lines and stuff going through it. But this car is known for killing batteries because the battery's junk. So I'm going to start it back up. I'll read some codes, see if something changed. See, that's grounded all the time. So that pump's being commanded on all the time. Hooked it back up. I didn't hear or feel nothing. It's not running. That's for sure. Look at what we got here. According to the wiring diagram, the front SAM module controls that pump. I couldn't find any. Yeah, there's no actuation test for it. I can't do any tests with it, but it is shorted. I'm going to clear the fault code and I'm going to run it again. Ignition switch off. Euro cars. Gotta wait 10 seconds or whatever. Ignition switch on. Okay. Let's see now. No DTCs. Spending way too much time on this car. Turn the heat back up. This is one thing that I didn't do, which I should do. I wish I can get this damn thing to focus. And I could wish this car wouldn't fall apart every time I touch it. Gee, my goodness. Alright, so the heat's supposed to be on full blast, but it's not. I want this to try to still no trouble code. So it's got a code for it, but it won't. It actually won't. It won't. Can't do anything with it. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this actuation test again. Dual valves. Turn it on. Turn that one on. They're both on. Turn that one off. Turn that one off. Turn them on again. Come on there. Alright, so now I want to come back out of here. This thing takes forever. SAM module, no DTCs on that screen. Let's read fault codes here. Yep. Yep. Alright. Alright. So, that pump is bad. That pump is bad. So that's where we are with this. This needs a recirculation pump, dual valves. I don't know if that's all one unit or not, but yeah, that valve is bad, or that pump is bad. I'm going to run one test. I'm going to clear the code, redo everything again, and I'm going to put my bulb in place again and see what happens. See if I have my other bulb. I have a bulb that has got bananas on both sides. I'm going to try that as the load, and I want to see if that code comes back even with that, because it may be it may have had the pump may have taken out that driver, possibly. Who knows? I don't know. I'm going to test it. Alright, back on that same connector. This is a 2 amp, basically a 2 amp load. I'm going to activate it, see what happens. Nothing happens. That's not good. I need to test my bulb here. Let's see. Let's read fault codes. I don't know if that last test even worked. I don't know if that was recording, but okay, so it can handle 220 milliamps. It can't handle 5 basically 5 amps, and my 2 amp test light is not working. I'm willing to bet that should be able to handle 5 amps. It's a pump, so it's not looking good for the SAM module. So I'm going to hook up the 5 amp test light again. It will not light. So, fault codes. Yep. Okay. I'm going to call it quits on this one. I still have the other van that's way over there I got to look at. Spent way too much time on this. It was just an AC check and it was low on refrigerant, and then I noticed that the heat wasn't working, and then I jumped into that. Yep, Mercedes-Benz. Tons of fun. I'm curious. I'm hooked right into the pump itself, and it's 1.4 ohms of resistance. I'll have to check spec.